channel. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are not new here and you have been watching my videos, welcome back. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is my labor and delivery vlog. Kind of talk through type of thing. I'm kind of going to be talking to you guys, letting you guys know what happened, and then inserting little clips here and there throughout the video. So I went into labor Thursday, like around Thursday night. So it was probably like around 9 o'clock. I used to get contractions like every night, the little Braxton Hicks contractions. I used to get them every night for a little bit. They would come, they would leave, they would never be consistent. They definitely were not painful. But Thursday night, which was the 18th, those contractions, they felt like way different. So I knew something was going on, but I kind of was just like, you know what, whatever. It's probably nothing. They're probably just starting to get a little stronger. I don't know. So it was kind of like a mild period cramp. For you guys that don't know, I kind of took a Tylenol, went to sleep, whatever. So I woke up like around 4 and I was still having contractions. I was still having those mild period cramps, and I was just like, okay, this is kind of weird, because usually when I do get contractions at night, they're gone by the next day. So I went back to sleep. I woke up at 8 and I was having contractions, but they were kind of like starting to up the scale a little bit. So oh, hey guys, it is currently July, I don't even know, 19th, I think. Yeah, July 19th. I've been getting contractions literally all night. Guys, this might be happening right now. I'm supposed to get my hair braided today, guys, like at 12:30, so I hope I don't go into labor before then, or while I'm getting my hair braided, because that would be horrible. So it was Friday, around like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was having those contractions like you guys saw in that video. So I called my mom and stuff. My husband, he had already left for work. So I called my mom and I was telling her, you know, Mom, I've been having contractions since last night, because she was set to come on Saturday. My mom, she was supposed to come on Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning. So she was just like, I hope you're not going into labor. She was telling me, as long as you didn't lose your mucus plug, you should be good, right? So I'm like, okay. I'm making waffles. I put them in the oven. I'm just like, okay, well, I need to use the bathroom. Like, I have to, you know, pee. So, you know, I went to the bathroom. I know this is TMI right now, but I went to go wipe myself and I had lost my mucus plug. My mom lost it. She was just like, oh my God, you need to go to the hospital. Okay guys, so it is now currently 10:20 and I've still been having really bad contractions, and I just literally passed my mucus plug. I'm gonna try and eat some waffles right now, so yeah, I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. So it was, like I said, around like 10 o'clock probably when I had headed over to the hospital, because my mom was just like, you know, make sure that you're not in active labor or anything like that. So I went into labor and delivery Friday like around 11, and I went and got checked. Okay guys, so I am currently in the hospital getting checked because my mom started freaking out and wants me to come get checked. So that's where I'm at right now, drinking water. I was sitting there for a while. I think she said 2, probably close to 3 centimeters already dilated by Friday. She just told me, you know, just take Tylenol for the pain, you know, make sure you stay hydrated, the whole 9 yards, you know. After I lost my mucus plug, literally the contractions started to like come. But the thing was, they were coming so close together, guys, like, and they were so long. Like, each one of my contractions were at least like a minute and a half long. And they were probably coming like every, at that time, around like 12. They were coming around like every like 6 to 8 minutes. Some of them were coming every 4 minutes. Then it went back to 5 minutes and 10 minutes. So they were kind of sporadic. They were kind of like all over the place. Friday night literally was horrible, guys. I literally got no sleep whatsoever. Like, I was exhausted. Hey y'all, okay, so it's currently like 11 o'clock at night. I still have contractions. We've been having them since last night at 11. I sound horrible because they are kicking my ass. I am so tired. Hey guys, it's definitely getting harder to vlog now. I am exhausted right now. Like, I literally have been in labor for 24 hours already. My body is like done right now. I tried to get some sleep, but I swear I was just like waking up every 30 minutes. I just felt like I haven't slept in days. At that point, Tylenol wasn't even helping. So, you know, I was just doing my breathing exercises, breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth, in through my nose, out through my mouth. I did do a lot of pain management, which is why I think I held out for so long. And you guys will understand why I say that later on in the video. But in my mind, I was just telling myself it's just heat. Because to me, it felt like a very hot cramp. I wasn't trying to think of, oh my god, this hurts so bad. I also just kept my body very loose. I tried not to tense up. So my mom got to my house around like 10 o'clock. She finally got me to get up, walk throughout my house. It was like around like 11. So I got in the shower, did some water therapy, whatever you want to call it. I put my birthing ball into the tub, and I just like sat down and let the hot water hit my back. So if you are an expecting mother and you are going to give birth, that is something that really helped me get through my laboring, was sitting on my birthing ball, putting it in the tub, and just letting the hot water hit my back, and you know, just moving my hips from side to side and just breathing through it all. It was like around 12 o'clock, and my mom was just like, you know, let's go to the park, let's walk around the park, and let's see if this speeds up the process. Okay, y'all, had to go get my baby. She got hungry. So as I was saying, I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll go. But at that point, my contractions were like to the point where I couldn't walk through them. I mean, I could have, but it was kind of like hard for me to walk through them. So I would just have to, like, you know, lean up against like a tree or lean up against the fence and kind of just breathe through it. So we were at the park literally for 20 minutes, and I was just like, not even, we were probably at the park for like 15 minutes. And I was just like, okay, like, I'm ready to go. I need to go. I'm hot, because it was very hot that day as well. So we get in the car, we come home, and mind you, I have not ate. I did not eat that entire day. I didn't eat nothing. And my mom was like, you know, you need to eat just in case if you do go into labor, because once you get to the hospital, you're not going to be able to eat. So I was just like, alright, whatever, I'll eat. So I decided to get a salad from Zaxby's. I got a chicken Caesar salad. So my husband went to go get it. So we get home, and I'm starting to eat my salad, and my mom was just like, you know, whenever you're ready to go to the hospital, just let me know, because I did say I wanted to do most of my laboring at home, which I feel like I did. So I told her, like, I was like halfway through my salad, not even halfway, I just took like 3 bites of my salad, and I was like, no, I'm ready to go to the hospital right now. So I was just like, I'm gonna take a shower before I go to the hospital, because I'm not gonna go to the hospital smelly, because, well, I felt like I stunk because we had just came back in the park. So I get in the shower, you know, I get a couple contractions in the shower, kind of just sit there, let the water hit my back. And it's about like 2:30 at this point, 2:30 in the afternoon, guys. I'm drying myself, and I get a contraction. My water breaks, guys, like it gushes everywhere, and I immediately started crying. I started crying because I was just like, it's real, like this is about to happen right now. I'm not ready. What am I gonna do? Like I just started freaking out and I was like boo-hoo crying like the world was about to end. It was crazy. My mom was just like, girl, you don't have to cry, everything's gonna be okay, you're gonna be fine. In all of this, my husband, he's in the shower when my water breaks. So my mom goes in there, she's like, her water broke. He comes out the shower losing his mind, like he didn't know what to do either. So I get dressed, I get all my stuff, I grab my stuff, we grab my bag, we grab the baby stuff, we grab everything, and we head to the hospital. So we're driving, and obviously I'm getting contractions, but like I said, I had good pain management skills, which I highly recommend anybody going through any type of labor, whether you're doing natural or you're using epidural. At some point you're going to need pain management. So like I said, take the word pain out of your mind. Don't think, wow, this hurts. Do not tense up. Just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just keep telling yourself it's just heat, or just anything that'll help you not think of, shit, I'm in pain. Because that really helped me actually push through a lot of my contractions. And yeah, it helped me push through a lot of my contractions and actually helped me basically hold on to the very end, which, like I said, you guys will hear more throughout the rest of the story. So we get through the gate, you know, the scanning IDs. My husband's like, her water broke, They're like, just go, go, go. So we get to the hospital and we're walking up to labor and delivery.
Walking to the hospital. I think they're making her more nervous.
Come on, right before the elevator leaves you. Go on the second floor.
I'm doing all the work for you.
My pants are wet. You guys are lying.
You want to say something for your vlog?
Don't get pregnant, y'all. We get to the hospital, right? Like I said, they were like, okay, you know, we told them my water broke. And so they're like, okay, so just have a seat in the waiting area and we will go, you know, we'll let you know when we're ready for you. So we're waiting, which feels like forever.
When the baby comes out, does the belly feel say the same thing, or does it just go flat?
It takes a couple of days to go back, or maybe a couple of months.
That must suck. Get prepared to do some push-ups.
Okay, I think we were waiting there for like 10 or 15 minutes before they actually came and got me. And I was just like, what part of my water broke do you guys not understand? Like, so they finally called me back there, and the lady, I am so sorry, God bless her heart, was asking me so many questions. I wanted to strangle her. Like a gate.
When these happen, where are you feeling
Oh my gosh. So they checked me at the hospital. You know, they checked me before they put me in the actual delivery room. I was already 4 centimeters dilated by then, like 4, kind of almost to a 5. So I got admitted into the hospital at 3, like I want to say like 3:30. Got changed, you know, I changed into my gown.
I feel like you can tough it out a little while longer.
You can tough it out.
They put in the IV. They were asking me, you know, do you want the epidural? So at that point, I was just like, no, you know, I want to go natural. I do not want no medications. I didn't even want like nausea medication. Like, I was so nauseous, guys. Ooh, it was so horrible. Like, I was hot. But like I said, I still kept my composure. Like I said, pain management, breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth. Then probably like after like a 15 minutes after I got put into the room, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law came. They were really a big support too, especially my mom and my mother-in-law. They were like very helpful. You know, they kept telling me, you know, I was doing a good job. So these contractions were reaching like the 170s. Like, if you guys, you know, for all my little mothers out there, if you guys, you know, have had a child, you guys know you guys are hooked up to a fetal monitor and a contraction monitor. My contractions were going up to like 170, guys, and they were lasting a minute and a half to 2 minutes long. I was in pain. I was shaking from the pain. Like, I literally felt the peak, and I was literally there for like what felt like 50 minutes. Like, it felt so long, and then it felt so good to finally just, when it was coming down. But they lasted so long that my break in between each contraction was literally nothing. So I got to the point where I couldn't even hold it anymore. So I was just like, okay, give me the pain medicine. You know, the one that they say helps you relax. Doesn't take the contraction pain away, but it helps you relax in between contractions. But really, now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't really have a lot of time in between each one of my contractions. So they were taking forever to get me that. So they checked how much I was dilated. I was still like 5 centimeters dilated, right? So I was just like, no, give me the epidural. I need the epidural ASAP. I need that right now. And I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to do natural, but you know, kudos to the moms that have gone natural, because that is not easy at all. So the guy that was supposed to do the epidural, he came in previously to come talk to me, and you know, he let me know about all the stuff that was gonna happen. So I was just like, no, you know, I'm not gonna get an epidural. But then like probably like 30 minutes after, I was just like, you know what, yes, give me the epidural, go get that man right now. Get him in my room right now, I don't want to wait. They had me waiting for probably like 30 minutes, and my contractions were on one on top of the other, literally back to back. I was in so much pain. Y'all, comes to find out, I was already 8 centimeters dilated by the time I got my epidural. I was already 8 centimeters dilated. So they put the epidural in, right? So when you get your epidural, they come in with this like, it looks like a little massage thing, you know, when you put your head down and stuff. And it was so hard for me to stay still because my contractions were very, very bad. Like, I was shaking of how bad they were hurting. Like, I was already in the transitioning. If you guys don't know what that is, Google it. I was already in the transition. Like, I was already 8 centimeters dilated when I got the epidural. So I got it, you know, they put it in. I was still feeling my contractions. My legs were numb, but I still felt my contractions. Literally, when they put the epidural in and didn't feel nothing work, I was so upset. I was just like, so I got this epidural in, my legs are numb, I can't walk, but I'm still feeling these contractions. Like, what is going on? And they were still very, very strong. So it was probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock when I got the epidural. They had to give me 3 doses of the epidural before I even felt it remotely even work. So I took like a little nap, probably like a 10 or 15 minute nap, I want to say. Probably 30 minutes, I'm not really sure. And I woke up, you know, I was fine. After the epidural, I didn't feel anything, but my husband came home to come let our dog out. We live about like, what, 10 minutes away from post. So, you know, I wake up, I'm talking to my mom and my mother-in-law. I'm just like, you know, I'm ready to give birth. I'm ready to eat because I'm hungry. So, it's about like 8:30. 8:30, 8:45. And my legs start. Mind you, they told me that I was going to be ready to push in the next 2 hours after they gave me the epidural. And I gave birth in like 30 minutes after. Really. Like, I can literally feel my legs tingle, and I'm just like, I feel like I want to move my legs. So, you know, I'm talking, and I just, you know, kind of just slip it in there. I let my mom and my mother-in-law know, like, hey guys, like, you know, my legs are feeling like very tingly. Like, is that normal? You know, it's probably because your legs, they feel very heavy, so, you know, your body probably wants to move them. So, you know, they move my legs for me. They put a pillow under it, and I stay talking to them for a little bit more. And I'm like, no guys, something's not feeling right. Like, I feel like I need to spread my legs. Like, I need to open my legs. I need you guys to move them. Like, I need to open my legs. So my mother-in-law went and told the nurse, like, you know, she's feeling like she needs to spread her legs open. So the midwife, the one who actually delivered my baby, she came in to check how far I was dilated, and she was just like, oh, your baby's head is right there. Like, she's crowning. Like, we can literally see her head. And I'm like, what? And she was just like, so where's your husband? I'm like, he's taking our dog out. Like, he's not here right now. She was like, oh my God, he's gonna miss the birth. Somebody needs to call him and tell him to hurry up. So he's running red lights and stuff. First of all, he parked so far. He had our parking ticket, the one where you could park like right in front of the hospital. I don't know why he didn't. He parked. I think it was just the nerves of, you know, they were telling him, like, you know, hurry up, your baby's coming. She's like crowning. She's like right there. So, he finally gets there. Everything was basically kind of set up before he came. Like, you know, they already had all the equipment to cut her umbilical cord, clean her off. They already had all her blankets, her towels, her little hat. Everything was already set up before he even got there. I didn't deliver how I wanted to, which was disappointing. I did the fact that I had the epidural and my legs were noodle, like completely dead. I couldn't. So instead of laying on my back, I was sitting up with my legs on the little post. So I was sitting, which was pretty good. I think that's why I did not tear. I did not have to get any stitches. So I told them I didn't want the mirror in front of me. I didn't want to see everything that was going on, especially when my baby was coming. I wanted to see. So I put the mirror in front and I started pushing. I literally probably pushed. I probably had like 3 or 4 contractions, and I pushed her out in those 3 or 4 contractions. Like, I wasn't pushing for too long. I think I was pushing for like 10, 12 minutes, and she came out.
8, 9. Oh, let it out.
But I didn't feel anything, but it still was so like surreal. It felt so good, especially like when she came out. Like, I was just like, oh my goodness, like, you are the baby that has been terrorizing my insides. You are the baby that has been kicking my ribs. And these are like the little fingers and toes and the elbows and knees and all that stuff that I've been feeling. Like, it was just such a blessing. Like, I was so grateful that she came out so healthy. She came out big. She came out with a lot of hair. It was just such an emotional experience. Yeah, so that was my labor and delivery story / vlog for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my labor and delivery. I will have like a 1-month update of my mommy life, how it's been. If you guys have any questions for me, you guys can leave them down in the comment box, or you guys can DM me on my social media. All my social media will be linked down below. Yes, make sure you guys stay tuned for my next video. I will be doing a Q&A. Again, if you guys have any questions you guys want to ask, make sure you guys leave a comment down below, or like I said, DM me on any of my social media, my Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter. Make sure you guys do that. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys share this video. Share it to your family, your friends, your co-workers. Make sure you share it with your dog, your cat, your fish. I don't care. Make sure you guys share it with everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed my labor and delivery story / vlog. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye.